do not have an anymore. Actually, this account is actually really new. So once I downloaded through Epic, we used the same one that me, Core, and Kobe used to play on back in the day. Would love that. Now Kobe he has a lot going on currently. We are expecting his kiddo, his first child, in the next about week and a half. It'll be an interesting time. Yeah, he's fired up. You can tell he's nervous, but he's playing the non-nervous card, you know? Oh, fine, but you can tell. His first diaper will be something to see. He'll struggle. He'll struggle. I'm pretty sure of it. But my controls are funky. I'm in a fight. I'm in an early fight. Wide world of sports is going on here. I'm goner. What is that little phantom thing? It's like disappearing out here. I don't like the boss. Yeah, he's just eating bullets too. Golly. He's a tank. That's the equivalent to a juggernaut on Call of Duty. My goodness. Seriously, David, he's the last one. He's the last one without a kiddo. Kobe is. It is going to be pretty much dad first. There's a couple guys that already announced their retirements from the kid game, too. Ty's not having another. I know Gare's done. Cody Jones is done. The twins are the only guys remaining now. Still have kiddos. Hang the banners up. They're going into retirement. I would love kids one day. Yeah, it'd be something. They got the makings of a good father just because the dad jokes will be elite. Congrats to Kobe, indeed. Yeah, we're really. It was like May 19th was the due date, and I guess during this meeting yesterday, the doctor said it's very well looking like next week could very well be the new due date. It's raining over here at Pleasant Park. If you want to come get some. Yeah, Mr. Ham, there's a couple stereotypes we'll do this year. I mentioned it the other day. I know cell phone has been really talked about. That's probably the next one, I think. Not set in stone. Wedding, hotel, airport, all in play as well. Been talked about. I think the biggest issue with the gaming stereotypes, we absolutely want to get to it. I think the guy's fear is it's just so close to game night stereotypes, which might... You know what I mean? They're just trying to let that breathe a little more. Understandably so. Makes sense. Yeah, just give it a little bit of time in between those two. Appreciate that, Ember. It's one of the bigger compliments somebody could get, in my opinion. They'd be a good parent. I've got a little taste of parenting just through pretty much all my friends at this point are kidded up, and then I have 3 older sisters too, all have kids, so I'm familiar with the youngsters. I'm not scared to hold a baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just a shame you just see it. Yeah, there really should be. Same way with Warzone. Like, in Warzone, you can lag out. They should just make your... PUBG had it, where your guy would pretty much just go idle, and if you rebooted and got back in before somebody killed you, you'd be just fine. can fish her. You gotta get top 3 though, my man. Mr. Ham, I think I've hung up the old sneakers in regards to the death club. I don't think I'll ever get involved in something like that. You want to talk about legit pain? It wasn't even the jalapenos. It was the massive amount of milk intake that followed the jalapeno that made my stomach very upset. I mean, I probably put down over half a gallon. Just trying something that would help the burn. I certainly can, Jake Looper. I got you, brother. Turn it down a little bit. Message received. I'm just not familiar with the sheesh movement. Or is it just she? I'm out of the know, boys. I don't even know where it originated. It's crazy how things can just take a life of their own. Little fads like that, you know? Exactly. Yeah, they just have a life of their own. Bruh. Yeet. I mean, even swag was a thing. It wasn't a thing back in the day, you know? Yep, yep. F's in the chat. This man's just towered up at Pleasant Park waiting for a battle. Right now, I don't see any other sign than this kid. He's up here just chilling. Here we go. Correct. Nobody's unlucky as Create in that first game. That looked so promising, and all of a sudden, Soarin'. That's all I was thinking as you were flying. Yeah, yeah. Wasn't due to a lack of effort, Create. That's all I know. I'm gonna crush some golf balls today and go into the weekend feeling great. You would love it. One of my, literally talking about life's biggest regrets, one of them is not absolutely diving into that game at a young age. Probably the worst part of golf, though, is it is a sport that you're gonna have to commit to a little bit financially. Wish it was more accessible for everyone. Not that I make a ton of money by any means. I just use a lot of my money on golf. But you can get away with that when you're single. Yes, sir. Dude, I actually had a big old conversation with a friend this weekend. When I was younger, I didn't fish a ton because I grew up a city kid till 3rd grade. Then I moved out to the country. Really, Dove into the fishing game in high school. Love fishing with my buddy Trav at his grandma's place. And post college now, single digit times fishing. I'm ashamed of myself because I really do enjoy a good fish trip. Now I've got multiple friends who have boats and are really still into the fishing game. I just gotta pick and choose a weekend and go rip some lips with them. Maybe 4 pounds, man. I've never caught anything exotic. Sure. Yeah, that's a big boy. I would love to land a 7-pounder. See, but that's when the big boys happen, when it's least expected, you know? I got a couple buddies who like do the tournament scene. We'll go get in those tourneys. A couple months ago, one of my really good friends was in a fishing tourney, and they caught. It's like your 3 biggest fish. Ooh, look at this. It's like your 3 biggest fish get recorded, and they lost by less than half a pound and would have won a new boat. A whole new boat. He was understandably devastated. He was telling me that he'd rather have not been that close. He'd rather have been a couple pounds off and not have to lose sleep at night knowing he was literally half a pound from a brand new boat. But yes, moral of the story is I've got to get out there and fish. Is this man going to get it off? Wow! Had the buzzer. One more tick and he was gone. Old Delaware. You might be the first person I've ever talked to that lived in Delaware. I'm trying to think of a city in Delaware. Dover. That's maybe where it ends. The weather, I'm sure, is massively different too. Delaware to Alabama, that's night and day. There you go. So you're accustomed to it. I was talking to some fans out front last week, and they had just moved in. They had never been through a Texas summer. They were talking about, I mentioned this on stream before, but they were mentioning how it was hot. And that day might have been like 81 degrees. They were from California, and I said, oh, if you think this is hot, give it about 2 months. Born in Florida, moved to Delaware, and then to Alabama. You're touching everywhere. What's next? Oregon? You gotta go to the Pacific Northwest next. Yeah, you did. You did go through it one day. It was fascinating. Military family, by chance? Okay. Oh, got you. Yep, you mentioned that last time. I do remember that. That's cool. One of my best friends in middle school, who is one stellar athlete. We really needed him to stick around our small little town. His dad was the pastor at the First Baptist Church at our town, and going into our freshman year, his dad got a nice lucrative job over in the Panhandle, out by Lubbock. They moved away, and oh, it hurts to this day, but it's crazy because we're still remain really good friends, and he moved away as a freshman. That's how it be sometimes, though. I want to see some crossbow action. Uh-oh. Mega Tryhard University. Nothing wrong with that. There you go. Yeah, invite all the sweats. Let me check cameras. I don't know if the guys are here. Ty walked in about 30 minutes ago, but it looked like he was packing up. It was supposed to be a battle vid day. So it kind of opened up their schedule. They went ahead and did that quick trip commercial off-site, and I think they're done. Let's check the computers or the cameras. I'm in security. I'm not sus. Just in security, looking at cams. Oh yeah, they're long gone. Parking lots. I don't see any truck of the dudes, and that's why I'm already kind of like a sports car guy, as is. But every single guy has a truck, but Kobe. Kobe has a really nice Jeep. Yeah, and it's just like, I get it. Their Texan is all get out. You know, Ty, the outdoorsman, Gare as well. Cody kind of likes to fake, like he's, you know. But that's why I want to go sports car. It's just more of my style. No, when a nice truck, I'm not scared to drive. I need to take a ride in Cody's. Now, I think he would let me drive if I was asked nicely, but he's got a McLaren that's... Yeah, it's dirty. Over budget? No, I did not. I did not, unfortunately. Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, I didn't purchase them. That I do, Kai. I certainly do. Might be having a giveaway later this week, but we'll see. I will know tonight. But a cool little giveaway possibility on Friday. Definitely will promo it like crazy if it is in fact this Friday. I'll just say a free signed book may be in play. Enjoy, Tact. Let me know how that stadium plays with the roof closed. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you, brother. Good kill. Yes, sir. That's what Kai was just talking about. I do. Long story on what happened with that, but I'll make it definitely worthwhile. Just say you get more than what you definitely deserve. You definitely deserve more than what I hate holding out on you. CX, I don't... Oh, you're fine. No, you should. Are you familiar with the CX guy? Y'all might not be spectating the same person. It's on the stream right now. I don't know if the name's familiar. I assume the mountains do me dirty. Yeah? Sure. Yeah. I do love these monitors, but still my one is, I don't know, it just feels a little more comfortable. It's a Razer. It's barely smaller than this one, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I've put so many hours in on it. I don't know. It is. Yeah, that's a good question. It's a couple years old, but it's yeah. Sounds right. She's my baby. I miss Cutsy. Tesla Porsche. I am Addison. I'm pretty adamant about getting my hands on a Tesla one day. They're beautiful. The interior is special. Beats the heck out of my 06 Mazda I'm rocking right now, I'll tell you that much. I can't even play tunes in my car. That's one of the biggest issues I have. Yeah, this is an aux cord, but obviously the aux cord is like come and gone. A tragedy happened over the weekend, well, kind of. I cannot locate the case to my AirPod Pros, and I'm getting really nervous because after 48 hours go by and you haven't located them, you know, first 48, you don't find them, there's a good chance they're gone. I've ripped apart my car, I've ripped apart my apartment up here in Ty's room, and I cannot locate them. No shame, Kai, I love it, man. Oh, dude, I was not a believer. Chad Terrell told me, like, they'll change you. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Chad. And you're gonna change me, and they're incredible. Like you put those things in, you can't. The noise cancellation is real. A lady in high heels wouldn't be able to hear her steps on concrete. It blocks out the noise. Clemson fandom. Is it really? 431? 431 for me. Old Delaware, man. I bet Delaware is absolutely beautiful, though. I know up there in the Northeast, I've heard stories of like Vermont and Maine being just special to the eye. A lot of hills. Is that like hill country? PA. So you've been to all like Pittsburgh and all that? Nice, boss. Love that Discord server. It's always popping over there. Yeah? Fire internet? Four. Yeah, it is. It's about to be... Whoever can stay out of the first gunfight probably wins it. Here we go. When there were three. Who was it? I don't even know who this was. Yep, CX. Bench and somebody else. Familiar with the Cybertruck Coyote. They're pretty cool. Poor Elon looked a little weird in the light when those windows broke.